Even worked last time. I'm gonna go with odd this time.
Okay, it's odd.
Nice.
That was a good choice.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Maybe I can't do damage, but my big ass flanks for all you motherfuckers.
It's true.
God bless the flank.
Gotta love that great big meaty flank.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. You do gotta love it. Well,
That
we'll
doesn't
better
sound
than
right.
that next time.
That doesn't. You can't be just dealing 4 point. What is your strength modifier?
0 right now.
Yeah, there's no strength right now.
Wow.
It's plus 3. It's plus 3, but right now it's plus 2.
It's plus 2?
With a plus 2 weapon.
Okay. And you're using 2 hands, right?
Yep.
Plus your base attack bonus.
He doesn't
so
get base
you're not
attack
carrying a
bonus.
shield?
You don't
Oh,
get
no,
base
for-
attack bonus
he's
of
doing
damage.
No, I
damage.
don't
Sorry, I'm
have
retarded. Don't
So
listen to me.
you don't have any feats that improve your damage?
No, I have feats that heal people because I'm a paladin.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have.
Also,
Okay.
I get a feat every 2 levels instead of
Also,
1.
if you're doing double-handed, you get
It's 1.5 times your
Yeah.
strength.
1.5 times your strength, except you don't get a strength modifier because we're all fatigued.
Well, I do.
Yeah.
It's just lesser.
So
Right.
if you have a +1 to strength,
It's just
I'll
1.
have a.
It's just
or a
1.
plus
It
No,
doesn't.
I have a plus 2 to strength. So,
So
like,
you need to
Okay.
add
plus
1 more to
3
that.
instead.
All right. So then it's gonna be
Yeah.
plus 5 damage. Okay. So then you're looking at 16 points and 9. So enough. With your fell blade riling down atop of this creature, you swing once and lop off a head. The second swing comes down and seems to split open its breast. You connect with the sternum. This creature writhes once, and you hear the same loud call and almost like coo of this hydra as it begins to fall downward. It falls before you, sir. You have slain the hydra.
and Jerrod's just gonna look really, really upset.
Okay, now real quick, I'm just gonna cast what's the aura one called? The ranged one?
Channel positive energy.
I'm just that's it. That one. Because I have that.
Well, do note that positive energy, it's still going to be just in an area of effect around you. So if you're
Yeah.
trying,
It's only your allies.
It's not.
Also,
It's not just allies. It's more than just allies. Yeah.
any creature that is of a non-evil alignment or not dead is going to benefit from a positive energy.
After it's dead, I want to do this.
That's what I figured. I figured you
Also,
would.
I would like to get in range of Klaus because I'm pretty sure it's only like 15 feet.
I'll call out from over the ledge. Is it dead?
It's dead.
Can I attack it again to make sure?
I think.
I mean, you can. I can't stop you.
Cool. Well, here's another attack.
If it's not dead, it's not happy.
That's
Yeah,
plus 17.
it's dead now.
Hey, look! You're literally beating a dead horse. How about that?
I mean, I don't know if I would call
This-
this a horse, but
This is a horse that comes back to life occasionally. That I want to make sure. Midlife.
When I see Sakata hit the obviously dead creature, I'm gonna let out a roar.
Why? Do you
everyone
want it to
play.
come back?
Wave my hands like that's not necessary.
That's not cool, bro. That's not cool.
seeing that it's obviously dead at this point, I'm gonna move down with everyone else.
And
Thank you, Uni.
That is certainly helpful.
It wasn't good, but it was better than 0.
It's better than nothing, which
Yeah.
is all that I.
well, when you think about it, you've just collectively put out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
40.
Yeah, you just put out 40 points of healing. Yeah, you can't beat that with a stick. Granted, some of us didn't take damage.
Some of us are vaginas.
But yeah, Jerrod's just gonna knock the blood off his blade, shoulder it again because, well, given that they just ran into a Hydra, he is not about to let down his guard. And just kind of look over at Horam. Why is it every time we get into a fight, you're the one getting the last blow?
It's because I'm the one that does the most damage. And I'm going to turn and I'm going to go walk up those stairs because I want to see what was in that den.
I'm going to
some shiny bits of armor.
I'm going to let out a roar before everyone gets too far and use my claw and try to scratch the word burn into the side of the Hydra.
Okay.
I'm gonna not burn because I don't have anything that burns. I'm gonna go follow any, because I heard promises of shiny things.
Yeah, I tried to walk up the stairs. It didn't work very well.
It's not gonna work well. But you know what? Right. We'll just walk. We'll walk along
Guys,
we will walk along the rail.
Let's just walk like an Egyptian.
It sounds like you need to get hooked on phonics.
Dude,
I'm just gonna keep roaring. Like I'm just gonna sit at the bottom next to this body and scream my lungs out until somebody pays attention.
I mean, I'm gonna start burning it with burning hands. So
yeah,
no need to worry. I will take care of it.
I'm not gonna worry about it. I was gonna toss down a tinder twig, but it's not worth it anymore.
I'll burn it with my lantern.
Do you want me to even roll damage with this, Bub, or you want to just say it,
no.
just fire?
I'm assuming that you guys together will be enough to destroy this creature.
Yeah, once we have the opportunity to, say, coat it in oil or something like that, we'll go ahead and burn it, and, well, Jerrod might take a nibble. Because he's adventurous that way. He's the wolf, he's the Wolfgang Puck.
You get brain cancer.
He's already been walking through planes. We don't know what kind of interplanar radiation he suffered. It's not a real good joke.
I mean,
yes. Jerrod survives all the adventuring, ends up dying of brain cancer at the end.
That would be funny, kind of sad, but also kind of funny.
Pretty funny.
It'd be kind of sad, but pretty
Klaus.
damn funny.
Klaus, please give me a. I think it was you, right? That was going back to investigate what was in the.
No, that was me.
It was Horam.
Horam and Sakata. Yeah.
Horam, perception, please.
Please tell me there isn't another one. It's
funny. Oh God! It actually sticks its other head out.
Roll a D100, please.
Oh God. I'd go up and check too, but I doubt there's any owlbear armor.
67.
Okay.
You get 67 venereal diseases.
Oh, Jesus.
Roll a D.
Good thing I'm a paladin. I don't get diseases.
Roll a D10.
Oh God.
Oh wow, he gets no venereal diseases.
5.
So he must tear up those whorehouses. No wonder Saren Ray cast him out.
As you peer inside, it seems as if there is a series of flesh-frozen corpses that lie littering the floor of this. One of them, well, not necessarily appearing familiar, looks as if it's someone that you had come across in the past. This individual wears shining mithril shirt. They seem to be carrying 2 masterwork scimitars and a composite longbow of very high quality and craftsmanship.
It's the fucking bard!
This individual has jet black skin with white hair running down the back of its head.
No! Drist is dead?
I don't know why I don't remember this person.
Yeah, I don't.
Black skin, white hair,
remember where they're from.
Shirt.
You guys encountered in the past near a place that one of Dan's characters died.
The Lunky Monkey?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was nearly frozen to death.
Oh, I remember. Okay. Yeah. The Night Elf. Or, well, the girl who Sniper kept calling a Night Elf.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
Does she look like she has wounds on her? Or is she just frozen?
That's the girl that I was trying to save,
This is a man. This is a man. Oh. And this man is definitely dead.
Damn it. Well, I can't save a dead person. Can I?
That is
tell-
accurate.
But
It's not
nothing
actually,
says you don't have to
but-
profit from it.
You said there was more than one.
Yeah, most of them appear
I
to
know.
have been torn in half and seemingly chunked down. There are bits of multiple bits of people that have been chewed into. What you can see just past the entrance, it looks like it opens up into a small cave.
So is that where we're going?
So I'm gonna go and explore.
Negative. There is another entrance down in the pit itself in the northeastern side.
Well, let's do the only thing a smart and sensible party would do. 3 of you go that way. We'll go this way.
Yeah, might as well.
Let's split up.
You know, that age-old common tactic for exploring that always works out well with everyone coming back together with even handfuls of loot.
Yeah, and you know Jared's just going to give you that look like, are you fucking kidding me?
I've seen Cabin in the Woods. This can only end well.
Dibs on not taking Jerrod.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Looks like me and Sakata are going together.
Yeah, you for life.
Well, guys, we'll see.
Never
we'll see you on the
listen
other
to Red
side.
ever. That's right. That's right. Never listen to Red ever.
Klaus, Fluffy Bear, let's go. We're going to go ahead and start our own party with
Are you
Blackjack.
Are you
And
sure you want to come with us, Klaus?
So, what's
You can
happening
get
here?
the
What?
owlbear and the Skellering, or you can go to the frozen corpses. I think one of these options sounds much nicer.
I'm gonna be basically just sitting on the ground staring at the burning Hydra. Like, I don't know what anybody else is doing, but I'm praying for this sad
And
creature.
enjoy your hour of prayer.
I would like to accompany you to the frozen corpses, but I fear that these two would be a bit lost without some sort of.
hey,
Guidance.
don't get me wrong. I would be all for going ahead and staying together, but you know, the corpse wants us to split up.
Just a heads up. This Cryo Hydra can take 7 breath attacks every 3 rounds.
I dislike that.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's 21d6.
7 breath attacks every 3 rounds. That is one cold blow.
Get out. Just leave. Just go home.
What if the owlbear said waka waka, guys? God damn it.
I'm gonna drink one of my cure moderates because I'm
Horam?
a little hurt.
I'm gonna slowly.
Go ahead.
limp
Horam, what about
the
you?
hole.
You're the one person that said that you wanted to investigate this further.
I did want to investigate the frozen body cave, and I wanted to see if I could find anything in it, or anyone that looks like they might be alive, which
I wanted to
doesn't
walk
sound
in.
like it, because half of them are cut in half.
Yeah.
Can I luck roll my healing potion?
You can.
I'm tempted. I think I might just do that.
I mean, you're not
Yeah,
gonna use
that's
it.
pretty rough. That's a pretty rough roll.
That's not a bad call.
In before
Yeah,
he
yeah, I'm
he
gonna-
luck rolls 2 nat ones.
Oh God, please no.
Even better, it's just going to be a 1 and a 2 just because.
All right, well,
That's-
6 and 2 is better. Not by much, but it's better.
Yeah, it's 5 better. That's almost twice as good, bruh.
It's exactly half of what you could have gotten.
It's almost twice as good, bruh. I like it.
Bruh.
I approve. So,
So did you want
Horam!
another perception from me?
you can't see anything from your current angle. You will have to investigate by moving further inside.
Then
What
I
about-
shall.
What about if I
Carefully.
follow him with my lantern?
He
I have
can't see
night
any
vision.
further. It
I know,
twists.
but I have a lantern.
You can see. But I'm going to slowly, like carefully descend into this creepy, scary, cavey thing.
Okay. Sounds very good.
Sakata, are you going
Steadily?
to insist that we split up?
Carefully.
I mean, you guys can follow.
Yeah, I think I'd rather do that, like I keep saying we should do.
Then up in the hole.
Orist has already
Not-
declared that
twice.
that he's praying for this creature's passing. Despite it being a magical beast and not being an animal, he's still very much about the nature of the creature itself. So
it may
he's
be a magical beast, but it's still an animal.
Yeah,
It's
we know
still
he
a
tried to
beast.
kill us.
Maybe not like Pathfinder mechanically, but it's still a creature.
Yeah.
And it's
It's
sad.
still a living thing.
It's sad
So
that it's
yeah,
dead, but it's dead.
It's just
Horam.
another thing that tried to kill us.
Horam.
Orist, we're leaving.
I'm listening.
Give
bro.
me a stealth, please.
I understand it's your religion, but
Oh. That's one thing I don't typically use.
Stealth. 1d20 minus 14.
How does a one
Minus
look?
4.
Not a natural one, but a 1.
That's pretty
No.
good.
you know it's bad when you can roll in the negatives.
Give me a reflex, Horam.
Oh god.
These are better.
And here's the second Hydra. Turns out it's the pit of 14 jaws.
Okay.
It's not actually.
Horam,
It's actually
as-
his dad.
as despite the banter and the bickering that's going on behind about which direction you guys should go, you strike off without them. And the moment you step inside, you begin to lose your footing, but you stabilize as you strike out with your opposite leg and forward in front of you. However, when you come down, you step down upon the chest of the fallen drow that had been flash frozen, and your foot falls right through.
Ooh.
Oh, so you just stepped right through that mithril armor or that mithril shirt.
I feel like the mithril shirt wouldn't break. It's everything underneath the mithril shirt that did.
That's right. As you step through, your foot is actually caught. It's netted by the mithril shirt itself.
Gross.
Ew, guys.
No, that's
I've
not.
got-
near
I've
as
got a
bad as
stronger
having
gut
a
than
club
that.
tail.
I also had
He
to
delivered-
put a
he
ball
delivered
back into
a-
a sack.
And he
and
delivered
turned
a
3
demonic
butt cheeks
baby.
into 2. And I delivered, yeah. Yeah, I've
He's
been
seen
through
some shit.
So, am I still falling? Am I stabilized now?
You've stabilized yourself. Hands on opposite sides of the walls, you were able to stabilize. From your current position, though, you are still almost boot deep in the chest of this drow.
I can see it now. He's just like got his arms up, and he's got almost knee deep in this thing's chest, and he's like shit, trying to kick it off like a bucket.
I want to try and break this glass or the ice that surrounds this body so that I could easily get my foot out from the ice chamber.
Sure, give me a strength check.
Except you don't have strength because
I mean, it's not good, but
so
it's
it's just a d20.
oh,
So
Yeah,
that's a
you
fun-
plus 2.
you're not doing super hot, given the circumstances of the slipperiness and the nature of the jagged rocks inside. You can tell if you move and you flounder much further, you risk injuring yourself. Someone a bit more dexterous may be able to weasel their way in here, but you're clunky, you're large, and your curiosity, while it's piqued, you are risking a lot more by stepping through this jagged tunnel of death.
Somebody who's more dexterous might have a better chance, except you're all denied your dex because you're fatigued. This is the best day ever.
Can I see any place where I can get a more stable footing in the approximate, the close area? I don't.
I
remember what
like
word
how
I
he
was trying to
doesn't
say
just
was.
call for help. I have
I mean,
a rope in my backpack, by the way.
Sakata's right behind me.
Sakata-
but
yeah,
is he
Sakata is
more
right behind him.
dexterous? But is he more dexterous than I am?
I mean, maybe I have +2.
Is
Then,
Sakata wearing a full plate?
No,
Probably not.
I don't have an armor check penalty.
Got a point.
Fighter, yo.
Yeah,
You see him-
fighter with masterwork armor. What's
Can I
what's
see-
an armor
Sakata,
check penalty?
you see him struggling. He appears to have brought boot down first through the chest of the drow flash freeze dinner meal for later.
I'm not fully understanding. Is he like on a slope, or is he just bad at walking?
It's
Little bit of both.
it's not the grates that you guys are standing on. It is picture an enormous, here, follow me on this, an enormous stone vagina filled with razor sharp rocks and ice that's equally as razor sharp. Now he's managed to step foot first into the giant stone vagina that has been flash frozen. But as he steps down, he's slipping because, well, you get it.
Giant ice vagina.
He just jumped into a giant stone vagina that's pretty slick.
I'm gonna, seeing that he's struggling, I'm gonna say, would you like a hand to maybe let someone else try that? And while saying that, I will stick my arm out.
Stone vagina.
I will extend my arm through the giant stone vagina.
Look.
All right. I'm gonna.
You're elbow deep, Red. I'm proud of you.
And then try and get some help with this giant stone vagina eating monster.
Yeah, fuck that.
Bub, I do want to go ahead and point out before you get pissed off, you coined this term.
I just know that it's going to take everyone here saying it at least 3 more times before they get it out of their system.
Oh no, this is going to be a recurring theme.
Anyways, what am I doing? A strength check to pull him out of the giant stone
usually
vagina?
not the vagina that's rock hard.
Okay.
Gross.
Jesus Christ.
I get 2 more. Sniper said, no, Bub said I get 2 more.
I was going to say +4, but I don't think that matters.
You're sending me back into the pit again.
I'm not going to do that to him. I'm not going to do that to him.
Actually pull him and throw him back onto the fire.
You pull this drow with me on my foot out of here.
That is actually what happens in the scenario. You pull him backwards to the landing itself, and as you begin to pull him back, the body of the flash frozen corpse will move with you. This will draw.
Did you say they came together?
They did, in fact. They did.
Usually, you don't see 2 things come out of the giant stone vagina in the wall, but hey.
Sometimes it just happens, man.
But now this body is here on the landing. It has the bow, the armor, and the 2 scimitars.
So there's some pretty neat things on the end of my foot. If you want to...
I'm going to look at it.
Does it happen to smell anything like squid?
I'm going to pull the corpse off of his foot.
I mean,
assuming it's like a piece of gum from his shoe.
It's like a piece of man from my shoe.
I'm just going to rip it off, hoping it doesn't do too much damage.
Possibly, like man gooey?
It's off his foot. For the love of Christ, proceed forward.
Thank you.
The horse, you're beating it. I just
wanted to take it off. I'm going to take it off.
to know this is where this was going to go. Like, you know us too well.
Well, it's good to know that Horam got off at least.
I'm going to pull up the chain shirt. And you said it was, a bow? And what else?
There's a bow, 2 masterwork scimitars, and the mithril chain shirt.
I'm going to throw a scimitar to Sniper.
I'm going to need, if you could, please. If you could, please, from this point, I need a D100 from Sniper.
Oh.
Is this the sass chart?
Oh, yes, it is.
Sassing?
Yes. Oh, yes, it is.
Yes.
What was my D100?
At least I'm the last one to do it.
Yeah.
Was my D100 also for sass?
No, it was not.
Okay.
Damn.
Come on.
Don't let it be spontaneously combust.
Dick's moved to his forehead.
His mouth and his dick.
Like this.
Oh my God.
His dick and his mouth trade place.
I'm a manicorn.
Anybody else excited about this?
Jerrod, I need to know all of your equipment, please. So if you could message me all of your magical equipment in Windstank, please.
Oh, that's actually pretty easy. None.
None?
I don't have any magical equipment. It all got eaten.
I seem to recall you having 2 swords.
Those are masterwork.
Or magic. Mine's the magic
those
one.
Are just...
Is your sword not
They're
plus
not.
4?
It's +4.
That's an enchantment.
That's a magical enchantment.
Oh, okay. So I have...
Don't you try to weasel out of this
it's
now.
+4 masterwork.
Okay.
It's just a master word. No big deal.
Hey.
It's a 4th generation sword maker, so it's fine.
All right.
23. 23.
This is a PM bub?
Yes, please. Oh, his armor is also a +1. Okay, all right. So he's at least got those 2 things.
3 things. He's got 2 swords.
Don't tell me they just explode.
Now that this is out, while he's PMing me, what do?
Can I continue divvying up the loot?
I
Off,
can,
off of the corpse?
Yeah, to whomever would take it, or you guys could just put it into the party pool, because I don't see anyone deciding to drop their completely magical gear and going for mundane scimitars.
I mean, I'm gonna definitely grab one of the scimitars. But I was gonna ask if anyone really wanted the bow. Otherwise, I'm gonna take it.
Can I get a better ideas about what the bow is? Does somebody
Potentially,
maybe want to identify.
If there was, either identify or appraisals, something of that nature. While that's happening, I did get a donation. Thank you so much, Postal Patriot. It's times like this that I'm glad I always carry that giant stone dick from the PHB. Thank you very much, Postal Patriot, for your $2, brother. I appreciate that. It puts us that much closer to the PC.
So, 2 masterwork scimitars.
Yes.
The chainmail and the longbow, right? That's it?
It functions as a shirt.
Right. Then
And
I
the
would
longbow,
throw it
yes.
over to Klaus to see if he wants to wear it or if you want it in general. If
The
not,
mithril chain?
yeah. I don't know if it has spell fit.
I'm gonna hold it in my hand. And... Do you know why I don't wear armor?
You never know. Maybe if we fight giant things, you might want to risk it.
I'll take my chances with my spells, thanks. I'll toss it back to him.
Doesn't mithril not?
That's what I thought.
I was under the impression that it still had spell failure on it.
I think it has decreased.
Just like clothes.
I mean, it's decreased, yes, but it is still spell failure.
But this is not. It's not chain shirt, guys. It's just a shirt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a shirt.
Yeah,
It's not-
Yeah.
It's clothes.
It's
good.
It's mithril clothes. Yeah.
Armor has
really good clothes.
arcane spell failure chance of 10%. Maximum
it's
dex bonus
clothing-
6.
It's just clothing
It's
that
still-
gives you AC, so it wouldn't have any.
It's considered light armor. Mithril shirt is considered light armor.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Unless this is some kind of special one.
Yeah, unless this is like super enchanted, then I'm not gonna wear it.
It's not super enchanted. I can tell you that much right now.
I'll put it in my bag. I'm gonna hand a scimitar to Sniper. I'm gonna hand one to Innie, just in case backup swords.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to take the bow and I'm gonna keep that.
Yeah, and Jerrod's just gonna kind of look at the sword.
Look, you collect swords all the time. Don't be upset about this one.
Might be a good idea to have an extra one right now, buddy.
Sniper,
I'm gonna hold up the corpse.
He's already got 2.
Sniper, your lesser sword, the +2 falchion, it ceases to be magical.
They're both +4, so
Well, one of them ceases to be magical.
okay, so that makes it just a standard masterwork falchion.
That's right. It's a masterwork falchion.
Okay.
I didn't realize they were both +4s.
Yeah, because people like me.
All right.
But yeah, he'll go ahead and just swap to the other one.
After that,
figured
I'm
what
gonna hold
happened.
up the corpse. I'm gonna point it towards Jerrod and say, "Do you want anything with this?"
Just hold up the corpse.
Yeah, no, it's.
You guys need me.
It's a corpse with a
it
giant.
is.
It's a
I know
giant hole
corpses.
in the chest.
Corpses are your thing. Do you want to warm this one up?
Much as I might like to go ahead and crack open a cold one, that one's already been done.
I'm not going to allow this.
I'm gonna look at Innie. I'm gonna look at Klaus and say, "Do you guys need this for anything?"
Why would we need a corpse?
What do you plan on doing with it?
Hey, Bear.
You
Can I
never
throw this
know.
in the fire?
One of us might want to go ahead and dip into some necromancy.
Where
guess
is
I'm
this
just gonna scream
going?
down
I
to
am
the-
so confused right now.
I'm screaming down to the bear if I can throw this into the fire or not. Mr. Bear?
His name is Orist.
Mr. Bear? A yes or no? If not, I'm just gonna throw it in there. And if it fucks up your holy sacred ritual, sucks.
At this point, Jerrod is going to pop Sakata upside the back of the head. No need to be rude, man. That was a bit much.
I mean, I'm just getting rid of a body. If not, I'll throw it down the crevice. But he seems to be about burning dead things. And I'm not going to extend
his
between a man
thing
and his
is
thing.
the whole respect for life, the solemnness
Didn't this used to
of
be
the
alive?
natural world. That's neither here nor there. You're just kind of chucking dead bodies all around right in front of them. I understand not really giving two shits. Believe me, I'm with you on that one. I'm not being all huggy, lovey nature-wise. But don't be a dick.
I'm just gonna toss the body back into the giant stone vagina.
That I can
Why
get.
would you do that? Why would you do that? You guys haven't gone any further. You're just creating more obstacles. You dumb shit.
Well, they said don't throw it on the fire, so I didn't throw it in the fire.
What I
Those
would
are
like-
obviously the only two possible solutions.
Well, I don't want to
Sounds
throw
like
these that I
Or put it in everyone's way.
really regret my choice to resurrect Sakata.
Well,
Just
Coulda-
every now and
You
again.
could have had Elgin.
Every
but no.
once in a while.
Horam, did you happen to see anything else down in that crevice?
There were several other bodies I didn't get to inspect because I had one on my foot.
How about this? Sakata, you got a rope, right?
Yeah.
Why don't we tie me on? I'll go ahead and kind of work my way out there. Or, actually, sorcerer. Didn't you
What?
happen to have something that let you climb on the walls before?
I can climb up and down walls, yeah.
Would you care to go climb down that crevice and see if
Frankly,
there's anything?
no.
Get in the hole!
May I borrow this
No.
climbing?
It actually needs
aperture?
attunement. No, he's gonna go ahead and grab the sorcerer and chuck him in the hole.
Like hell you are.
CMB against CMB.
I'm not going to allow this. Because
We'll
that's
roll this
the
one.
TMBs you have to walk through. I'm not going to allow you to chuck our sorcerer into the hole I almost just fell through.
Moreover,
You can roll to assist.
CMB versus CMD is fine. I can still shock you. Hard.
Sniper 30850, you can actually spend your reputation to influence the games live. If you check your rep by typing in !rep, you can see how much reputation you have, and then you type in !table, and that will show you
I got it
what
first on my
everything
screen,
costs.
Dan.
Dan wins.
Dan got it first on mine.
Dan got it first on mine, too.
I'm reporting Twitch.
And I'm not even a mod. Suck
it-
on that.
Would it
And
be
this is how the
worth-
TPK happens. Yeah, that's exactly right, Lucasine.
We just fought a Hydra, and you're gonna throw me in a hole. You're gonna throw me in a hole.
For not volunteering. You've just been voluntold.
Well, guess what? You didn't
Jesus
volunteer either.
Christ.
What do you want me to do?
I was just volunteering.
Didn't go.
He was volunteering to throw you into the hole.
You know, maybe if you had asked me, I do have fly as a spell. You don't have to walk.
I knew,
As I was
knew,
saying.
I knew that was going to happen.
Are you sure you really want to burn a spell on this when you can just...
Are you sure you want to throw your sorcerer in a rock?
Kinda. I mean, you are something of a pretentious prick.
You're one to talk.
Hey. My thing's doorknobs, not being superior to everyone.
I'll make you a deal.
That I happen to be is entirely on accident. But that having been said, let's not burn the spell.
Guys, we are at a point right now where we have about 20 minutes left in the game. If you would like an opportunity to give our heroes the luck rolls that they deserve, and this time I will save it since I didn't really have a whole lot prepared other than the combat itself. You guys can allow them to have 2 luck rerolls right now if we gather 1 patron, and 3 more follows. So it's up to you guys.
Now's
Hit the
time
follow
to go
button
ahead
again.
and spam that follow button, guys.
That's right. And you guys can
Do
check
it.
Patreon
Do it
right
now.
here. Every bit counts, folks. It keeps the lights on, keeps the bills paid, keeps the stream alive. No, Jim, you can't give him a door to the bottom of the pit. Get out of here, Jim.
One of these days, we're going to be on a snow-capped mountain needing a fast way down. Then is a good time for a door.
Jim's friend just dropped 20,000 rent to give you a door from
Sled! But that having been said, yeah. He's going to take the rope from Sakata, tie on. Horam, lower, just kind of keep me from sliding to my doom. And he's going to start working his way deeper in this downward slope, trying not to impale himself
in this
on an ice-covered stone.
Vagina.
Stay a while and listen.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. The follows are coming in now, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, let's
Looks
just
like
go
we
ahead
got-
and be sliding down this granite quim.
Cool Jerrod, Briar, Rose, Draco, and Sabuko 93. Thank you guys so much for the follows. I appreciate that. Welcome to the fam, your scholars and gentle people. Would you do a door to the bottom for $10,000? If so, it's only a matter of price. Ooze, I think if someone were to perhaps donate $10,000 right now, I would give them a door to the end of the game.
It would just be, y'all won. That door actually went ahead and led to the thermonuclear device to just completely eradicate the entire game world.
It leaves you to the giant red button that says "Stop Cauldron from existing."
Actually, it's actually a holy nuclear bomb.
Or better yet, you open the door, Deadpool jumps out.
It's like, oh, well, we won. Time to go to
Everything
bed.
else is
Congratulations,
exposition.
guys! You won.
Everything else is just exposition and a montage.
How about $1? I'll give you a pat on the back and a thumbs up.
You can't even get anything on the dollar menu anymore.
a thumbs up where? Because I've got $1.
Got $1, hey.
Look, if it's all going to the new PC fund, I'm willing to commit to some things that I'm going to be ashamed of.
Yes.
Don't be
I'm
cheap.
not.
Stand by your principles. Don't be a cheap whore.
Oh God, you guys are killing me. You will travel to my house and pat me out for $10,000?
That sounds painful.
Yes, of course I will. But for $1 negative, I will pat your back.
If you pay his student loans off, he'll give you head.
I probably would.
That is a possibility from Bub.
Yeah, I would too. There's no doubt about that.
If you paid off my student loans, Dan would fillet you.
Juggle the balls and swallow the grape. No, my student loans.
Oh.
Oh, come on,
why not
Dan.
both?
You know you'd let Bub brick for free.
Good God. I think his wife might have something to say about that. But while we're at it,
Yeah, probably film it.
Jesus Christ. Come on, guys, let's finish this. We have fucking 20 minutes, Jesus Christ.
All
Okay,
right, so we threw Will down the hole. Now what?
Let's go deeper into the rabbit hole.
okay, but yeah.
I will explode with an energy you have never seen before.
Will you finally?
Man,
I
that's
kind of want to
cold.
see this.
Will you
Can we-
finally attain your light bulb form?
Can we examine this? Like, I actually want to see. Let's chase this rabbit.
Yeah, Jared's going to tie on, leave Sakata and Horam holding the rope because they claim they're strong.
Because that's not a bad
They,
idea.
they claim being hit big strongman, and he's going to work his way down in the hole.
Bub, I want to wrap the rope around my forearm. That way I can grab it.
I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean,
It's
if
a good
you
way
remember,
to rip your arm off.
yeah, I mean,
He's
we
gonna
had
cast a
that-
disarm.
I'm just really hoping you don't fuck up. So don't prove me wrong.
Well,
We're talking about Jerrod here.
I know.
let's just say this: if I'm grabbed by a dragon and yanked, do you want to go ahead and repeat what happened to one of Dan's characters.
Oh, my arm. I got better.
I mean, otherwise I get wicked nasty hand burns.
It got better. All right, but yeah. What do I'm rolling to kind of scuffle my happy ass down there?
Give me some reflexes, please. Actually, here, this is better. I will need climb. Yes.
Gross.
That'd be better. Climb would be perfect.
Climb.
I got fucking a +12 to climb.
Okay.
If you're a fighter, you should at least have some points in climb.
Oh, yeah.
One of the 4 skills.
So how many do you want?
At least one.
16?
That's pretty good. Yes. As you have stepped inward, it appears that where the body had fallen, it prevented any additional ice shear. So the stepping, like basically stepping down immediately, the area is clean and clear. You can tell that the further you descend into the crevasse, it looks as if it gets a bit more difficult.
Son of a bitch.
Give me another climb, please. That's
31.
really, really well. You're able to pass by a series of very, very sharp shearing rocks. It looks like it's as dense and tripled near the top to the point where it could quickly go through a set of armor if you had fallen upon it. You see that this one more climb would successfully get you into just past the opening of a different cave mouth. It opens up into a much darker area. Now, I remember you being human. So,
and not being able to see shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Give
So
me
at this
perception.
point,
Give me perception, please.
You see, it's dark.
It's real dark.
With the light that's casting inward, plus the fact that your body is blocking a great deal of it, you can't actually tell how large the cavern is. But what you can hear is it sounds as if something is skittering across the frozen floor. Not in your direction, but away from you. And the way that it seemingly echoes pangs off of the cavern wall. You're not entirely sure how close it is.
Sakata, throw down the lamp.
Please Brett Favre it directly into his back.
I'm going, while making sure Horam is still holding onto the rope and I still have my one arm on the rope, going to detach.
Deattach.
You know what, I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to detach my lantern from
detach.
my waist.
It's detach.
And I'm going...
It's
No,
deattached.
I like
put there by a god.
Yeah.
Deicide.
It's diet attached.
I'm going to take it. I'm going to chuck it over to him and hope that he actually gets it.
Jerrod, give me a reflex to catch.
Sure thing.
Break my lantern, I'm dropping the rope.
See, why you gotta
So,
say
by the
that
way-
now?
To break his lantern, I'm still not going to drop the rope, but I wouldn't suggest doing it.
Either way, there should still be some light.
Wait. Have we made all our follows?
We have,
You are
but
hoping.
it's entirely up to them to give you the luck reroll. If they don't, then you don't get it.
And he hit it. We need the straw pull.
We
Guys.
might want to do just a quick straw poll.
We need to make a straw poll.
Done.
You guys get to
Yeah,
determine
you have to vote for anyone
who-
who isn't sniper.
who gets their luck reroll to save or to use immediately, dependent upon...
Red Deep
Um,
Redemption. I like
Banana phone.
Banana phone.
that. I like Groundskeeper Willie, I'm not gonna lie.
Baby
I
booty.
think that's the most fitting.
Baby booty sniper.
Vote for Dan.
Straw poll, guys. Straw poll is up. Cast your votes.
Vote for Dan.
I
yeah.
am going to vote for Banana Phone.
Banana phone. Vote for Dan.
Baby booty sniper. What the shit?
Vote for Dan.
Any. We're gonna have to have a talk about this after the game.
I'd rather not. I'd rather just go to bed and never talk.
Get your
about
votes in, guys.
Just let it happen. Just let it in.
Get your votes in. Cast away. 18 votes. Come on, guys. We can do better than that.
Yeah, come on. We know you're all laughing your asses off at me at this moment, waiting to see if I'm going to turn into a faggot or not.
We've God damn it. We've technically reached all of our goals with an exception to our patrons. If we get one patron this evening, I will flush 500 rep into everyone's pocket. Everyone's pocket. What are you voting for?
Dan.
You're voting for who gets a luck reroll, because right now, if you give it to Sniper, he has a chance to luck reroll into something far more successful than what he's currently
Although
rolled.
it would be hilarious to see him become a giant swinging fireball on the end of
it's perfect.
a rope tied around Red's arm.
It's Tower of Burning Man. That would be great.
Yeah.
There is no justice in this world.
You do it.
looks
Do
like
it.
he's
Get
gonna
the
get
vote out.
Rock to vote.
I'm gonna laugh if he rolls even lower.
I know that would make me so happy. I would
make me
literally
insanely happy.
masturbate to the thought of that. To how funny that is.
To what?
If you rolled lower.
If you roll lower.
Reroll. You're like, haha, I won. Huzzah. Nap won.
Dude, don't even put that out in the universe. This is me we're talking about.
I want to see it. I need this in my life.
So that's
Whatever
16,
can happen.
24,
I am
27.
the king of the Nat 1.
Guys, we need 3 more votes. If you're out there watching right now and you feel like your vote doesn't count, it's a lie. We need 3 more votes. It'll put us at 30 votes.
We don't even use an electoral college here. It's straight popular.
So I'm going to take this second right now to call out some
even
names.
with those 3 votes, I would win.
Yes. Yes, you would, in fact. What's up, Kosazriel?
I still think I've had the worst Nat 1s in the game so far.
Kosa,
I've
what's going on, man?
2 magical
How you doing, buddy?
weapons. I've
Welcome
had
to
an
the
arm ripped
stream.
off.
All of
Stradalus. What's going on, Stradalus?
my spare weapons, armor, gear,
Oh,
gold.
shit.
That was all one thing, though, and that wasn't because you Nat 1. That's because
I clunked-
Teak put in a bag of devouring.
I clunked my face in the other night for like
18,
20
22,
to 30 damage with a rock.
26,
My mother
27,
apparently
28,
abused
29. We need one more. One more. There it was. That's
I have a fetish for
Sniper.
doors.
Sniper pulled away.
Yep.
Sniper pulled away with that luck reroll. Very good, man. You got it. Thank you guys so much. Oh, man, that was 19, 23,
I am
27,
so glad
30.
I thought about that.
30
And
exactly.
Let's see that Nat 1. Let's see that Nat 1.
Luck reroll for me, Jerrod.
Damn it.
Much better. Much
Too
better.
bad. Bub says you have to
You
break
had-
19.
You had, in that instance, Jerrod, you saw a flash of what your future could be as what could have happened as you reach back to catch it, and instead of
Say it
hitting it
right
with your
now.
hand, it bounces off your back, smashing on one of the tri-pointed stones that are covered in ice as the oil end bursts open, catching alight to the flame of the lantern itself, setting fire to everything just beneath your giblets, lighting you ablaze. If you shuddered to move, you were to fall, to pierce your armor and die a horrible frozen and fiery death at the same time. But
I
because
feel like this luck roll didn't work.
because you managed to succeed, you caught the hang arm and you have a hold of it. Close. Close.
Looks like I don't have to beat you for another day. Good job. I'm gonna gladly hold on to it with both hands again.
Yeah, at this point, he's going to kind of like hold the lantern up and kind of look in the cavern now.
Give me a perception, sir.
While crying.
And you see your mother and father's
And
corpse.
Do I get a modifier for, well, wait, no, I'll just roll it.
As you
Be an
begin
awful time
to
for the door dragon.
As you begin to shine your light inside of this cavern before you, you see that it seems to level out into a flat plane of ice. There are a series of crushed and disheveled bodies, what looks to be frozen fecal matter that is piled up in the corner. But what you can see as you shine your light, something shudders and shuffles off to one of the larger piles of ice. When you refocus your lantern, you hear inside of the cavern.
Oh, no need to be afraid, little buddy. I'm not here to hurt you.
It's going to eat you.
Would you like to take the leap inside?
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and climb in.
Give me an acrobatics. You are currently at a lip that was just large enough for this creature to crawl inside of, but it seems to open up much so like an orifice. It's very dangerous.
You had to say orifice?
Yes.
Okay.
Very good.
Wow,
you
that
leap inside.
is holding out.
Give me a reflex. As soon as you bring both of your feet down together, you strike that plane of ice. Very good. You feel your feet begin to immediately slip and slide, but you manage to gather yourself and stand in a proposed fashion to tackle any blow that could be coming your way. You see this very thin and frail tail that seems to be wrapped up around a bit more of an icen pile, and a very small head, probably roughly the size of a clenched fist. It seems to have turned around the pile, and it's looking at you.
And about how big would you say this creature is? Like the size of a house cat?
Bigger than a house cat, I would say. It's probably from tip of the tail to nose. You're looking at about 4 feet long. Looking at about 4 feet long, but it probably, given that you can't see the entire size of it, it can't really weigh more than like 15 to 20 pounds.
So it's like a medium-sized dog. No, I got you. But yeah, at this point, he's going to kind of hunch over a little bit, look at it, and tie off on the lantern, and reach into his belt, and just pull off a bit of ration. It's okay, little guy. I'm not here to hurt you.
Can I get some perceptions, please, from the other people waiting at the mouth of the crevasse?
Yeah, let's see if you guys can get to hear the baby talk. Well, who's your pretty little man? You are handsome little man.
You're hearing sounds like audible, like bassy, almost baby sounds, but you can't really make out what it is. It's echoey baby talk. So it's like,
Oh God.
Sakata, you think we should go down and check out what's going on down there? And Sakata says nothing.
I'm muted. While holding the rope, I'm going to turn my head towards Klaus and say, maybe someone else who isn't holding the rope should go down.
I mean, is it really that much of a loss if we lose Jerrod? Like,
Klaus, either you go down or I go down.
Skellering will only have so
hey,
much love.
Nice. Guys, thank you so much. Kit, Kai Wolfbutt, Kit came on as a patron. Dropping it at the $1 level. Thank you so much, Kit. Kai Wolfbutt, that is enough to give us one more. If you could please kick up that straw poll. You guys get to vote again. Who will get to save their vote for the next game? New vote. It is up to you guys to pose your reasons why you should be voted.
Vote for Dan.
I feel like I've gone ahead and earned my, I went ahead and worked my luck. I would definitely vote for one of the others.
I will shrug my shoulders and say, vote for me to vote for me.
Vote for me.
If we're looking for reasons to vote for me, it's because my luck is notoriously bad. When it's a critical when it's a critical point, I will fail that roll.
There it is, guys.
In the meantime, though, yeah, he's going to keep baby talking and offering that little bit of, that little morsel of food from this morning.
Will it be Dan, Will, Red, Sniper, or InYou? You guys get the call here. So I think this session, I know that Klaus had one. Jerrod got
It's a
one.
raise.
I think Dan probably deserves one here. He's got a series of wicked bad rolls that he could take advantage of.
I have had the worst rolls. There is hands down. Like other characters have had bad shit happen to them. Sniper, you've had some bad shit happen to you. But as far as like actual Nat 1 penalties,
To be fair, Dan, you're playing an owlbear.
Now that you guys know it
I haven't
applies
had a
on
single
heal
Nat 1.
checks,
Well, I have
maybe
had
we
two
can
Nat
do
1s
it.
just tonight, actually.
I was about to say you definitely have.
You're a
Luckily,
10
I
foot
got
tall,
one of both of
triple
them.
hitting owlbear. That
Yeah,
can
but I triple hit for like less. Each one is less than a fucking tenth of what you guys hit for.
who can cast spells?
If I max my hits as an owlbear, I do 30
If we had the ability to make you armor, you would stay an owlbear.
It's a war
Dan-
bear.
would choose.
Dan,
to
I
be
think
an
you
owlbear.
are pulling away here. We have 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22 votes, guys. That means that we still need a few more. Get yourselves together and cast your votes. A few more people can come in here, and if people blow up any, he could easily take the lead. It's just going to take a lot of people voting for any here. Dan is still leading the polls.
Yes,
the polls.
he is the Donald Trump of this race.
You shut the fuck up.
I don't want to be Hillary
Sorry.
Clinton.
You're Bernie, brother. You're Bernie.
Wait,
Can I
so
be
he's
like-
supposed to quit out and then give me all of his votes?
So
Can
am
I
I
be like
like
a fourth party?
am I like Jill Stein or Gary Johnson?
You're totally
yeah, you're
Gary
Gary
Johnson.
Johnson.
You're just
Jill
sitting-
Stein, which is
you're
why he doesn't
sitting
have
on-
any votes.
Klaus, you're sitting on the sidelines and you're like, I think Donald Trump's a pussy. I said it. Donald Trump's a pussy.
I actually have less votes than everyone. I'm Jill Stein. Holy shit.
Can I be Harambe?
My life. What does it
No,
mean?
no. You're Vermin Supreme. Let's.
No. I'm
Oh,
Vermin
goodness.
Supreme. I mean, let's be honest.
That looks like 24.
We're gonna build a wall.
24? Okay,
And it's gonna
25.
be great. It's gonna be super, and Red's gonna pay for it.
Let's get 5 more votes, guys. Come on. Let's get 5 more votes in. Let's break 30 again. If we can get 5 more, that would make me very,
Wait, 5
very
more
happy.
Past 30? We need 2 more to 30.
Yeah.
Do we need? Did I
Yeah.
miscount?
We're at 20.
Oh,
I know
mine
I'm
did
bad at
update.
math, but I'm not that bad.
Mine did not. Oh, there we go.
This is what I have to say.
29?
We vote Dan because we know he's the best. I know it. you
Hey,
know
there's
it,
30.
we all know it.
All right, Dan, you have pulled away. You have pulled away with 12 votes. Thank you guys so very much. Spike Dirt. There's actually a straw poll above. If you could relink that in you. Spike Dirt, we do this occasionally. This is something that's going to be happening more and more often every Wednesday night. Spike Dirt may have just got here. Teak, you may have
It's
just got
pretty
here.
awesome. You just jump on, you vote for Dan, and something crazy happens every week. It's really cool.
There you go, Spike Dirt.
yeah.
Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. Guys,
Yeah,
we
right
we
now
met
this straw
we
poll
go.
was just to allow somebody.
We
a
met-
left control.
all of our goals this evening. We hit 22 retweets, 10 follows, and 1 patron. That means I'm going to go ahead and do everyone a favor and flush 500 reputation. That's the equivalent of everybody donating $25 to stream. Here is 500 rep. Guys, dig it. That's yours.
It's
You
a
earned
rep
it.
cocky.
It is, in fact, a rep cocky.
It's so warm, and it smells like
Jesus
squid.
Christ. Okay, now that everybody has heard this, is anybody going to say and or do anything regarding the ever-present Jabba-Bubba-Doobie?
Since they're both holding the rope and also I can climb on walls, I suppose I could
Gonna get off your lazy ass and do something?
go. Okay,
To be fair,
ungrateful bitch.
Fuck.
I did almost throw him down this hole. I can understand him being reluctant to help.
I will.
Guardian, what's going on, buddy?
Will latch myself onto the wall of the crevice and begin crawling my way down.
Down that granite quim.
Okay.
Yeah, that shale slit.
Yeah, keep
Luckily-
talking. I'll turn right around and not come for you. I'll cut
Luckily-
the rope on the way out.
You are able to maneuver in a way that you don't have to worry about the ice or anything of that nature because you have spider climb, courtesy of your boots. As you make your way down, you will enter into an area where it appears...
Cape, but yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say he was wearing it as a
Oh, it is a
headband.
cape. My bad. My bad.
Yeah.
It's a cape. Forgive me. As you enter into the orifice that opens into the cavern, that is when you hear the sweet, succulent baby noises of Jerrod.
Hey there, little guy. Look at you. You're just doing the thing in the frozen. Come here.
Is he about to date rape him with a pudding pop? What the fuck?
He just might. Have you met Jerrod? Have you met Sniper?
You look like a Pokemon.
You look like a doorknob. Well, you got that door knocker head with the little horns and the skin. Just adorable.
Jerrod,
Some of my rashes. The skin is scabs-goobadoo.
Jerrod, you hear it, Jerrod, as you turn around. Artis, a.k.a. Klaus, he seems to be there entering the mouth of the cavern itself. Klaus, you immediately haven't taken notice of the creature. As you see, he appears to have dropped down to offer some kind of like trail ration, something like dried meat or something. And he's calling to what appears to be a pile of ice.
have you finally lost it?
A little.
What?
You don't want to scare it. Just chill out.
What was that?
I'm not 100% positive, but it's freaking adorable. And at this point, he's going to turn back and come here, little guy. It's okay. It's okay. We're not going to. I got a treat. Come on. And he's going to go ahead and just like reach out as far as he can to kind of wag that piece of meat.
It seemingly
I
starts...
wasn't even trying to be dirty there, Dan.
It seemingly begins to follow your hand, and you hear a few very frail chuffs. This as it slowly starts to steeple its way around the corner. It is not. It's thin, but not in a way that you might think. Like it seems to have very taut chest, but it's got like a little bulbous belly on it. As it begins to slowly, like canter its way up to you. Moving like that of a small dog. Klaus, this is your first time seeing this, and what you see before you is larger than a house cat. It's probably smaller than a halfling or a gnome, but it's not quite writable. It is, in fact, a baby cryohydra. It has a single head.
Oh.
And yeah, if he's going to take the piece of meat, I'm going to reach over with my other hand and just kind of give him a scritchies on the chest.
Oh my god. I thought you were going to be like, I reach over with my other hand and I crush its skull.
You like that? You like that, don't you? Dinner.
I snap its neck.
Jerrod, you know what we're going to have to do with that, right?
Yeah, we're going to have to take it with us.
Throw it on the fire. Woo!
I mean, it's not a wonder that we went ahead and pissed the Hydra off. We were standing too close to, this little guy. This little tyke. This adorable little tyke.
That little tyke is going to kill you one day. Which is why we should kill it first.
Oh, come on now. I mean, if we're going to let Horam get away with keeping a demon child, you can let me get away with at least getting this out somewhere where it can survive.
You already have a spider on your body at all times. We don't need another magical creature running around the party. Especially not one that can kill us.
Dan likes creatures.
I want to go ahead and point out,
You are a creature.
I have a life debt to that spider. Charlotte saved my life. I still hate the shit out of her, but she saved
I am
my
in
life.
full favor of Charlotte remaining in the party. Charlotte will not kill us one day.
You never know. I mean, it could be just a baby giant spider like the one that, kind of killed what's his face. Just slow your roll. You handle your side of business. I'll handle mine. If it gets to be a problem, I'll handle it. I handled the mom just fine. I can handle the baby.
One condition.
What an adorable little baby. What's that?
You don't show it to Orist. The last thing I need is him breathing down her neck about it.
I mean, since we're not planning to kill it, Orist isn't going to complain. And what's he going to do? Really good impression, right?
I gotta give you that one. That was enjoyable.
Yeah. I mean, don't tell him I did that, though.
Horam,
I'll be
Sakata,
sure.
you can hear all of these strange noises when from the depths of it all. One thing you can make clear: there is a very loud and audible noise of someone making fun of the owlbear. You hear,
I'm gonna turn to Indian and say, you don't think there's another owl bear, right? They're making fun of that one down there. I'm just gonna point.
Hey, you don't know. Jerrod
two.
and Klaus right now could be making sweet, sweet love.
It doesn't.
not likely.
So Bob,
Let's just roll that.
I'm gonna
Let's
unwind the
roll that possibility completely out of here.
I'm
No.
just gonna slowly.
No.
a magic missile.
It's times like these that I really want to. I really want to cut the rope at times like these,
I'm
but
gonna-
I probably shouldn't.
In reality, I'm gonna take the rope. I'm gonna give it 2 firm pulls, basically signaling "hurry the fuck up."
All right. But yeah, he's going to go ahead and just kind of scritch it along its chest, give it that little piece of meat, and see if it'll, see if he can coax it to climb on.
As you attempt to maneuver this creature forward, it seems to be less interested in the meat, but its head kind of rears back, and it's spouting bits of cold over the meat. It's tilling it to the point of frozen, and then it seems more interested in it. Like it's trying to
So
turn
it's a
it
college
into...
student.
Oh, God.
I get
Oh,
it
God.
now.
I didn't understand what you're going with there.
You like it as a popsicle. You like meat popsicles, don't you?
Oh my god.
It's okay. We got a body we can get some bits off of. We'll go ahead and find you a nice little cubby hole.
What's up, Lolthulu? You can check Reddit. You can also check Roll20. There are various places that you can apply for. A lot of the times you can also check forums. I did want to take a second and congratulate Guardian of the Realm on his marriage proposal to his girlfriend. Congratulations, Guardian. I'm assuming that she said yes because you appear to be happy, or you killed her because she said no and you're still happy. Either way, I'm happy that you're happy. Congratulations, sir.
What a backhanded compliment.
Well, I'm glad that you're happy. I'm glad that you're happy that she said yes or that you got away with it.
Yes.
Yeah. Either way.
Yes. Guys, this is actually where I'm going to call tonight's session. We will be stopping here. You guys can decide what happens next time in Shackled City. So, next time, Orist will get to finally meet our little tiny tyke hydra. Horam and Sakata, I'm sure, will have some opinions. This is only going to go so well. Guys, if you are watching, I wanted to take a second here, and that's not right. Okay, I thought it said 0 hours. 4 hours, 33 minutes. Yes, that's true. Guys, if you would please, hit the follow button if you haven't yet. Feel free to hit the follow. Check out the Discord. Check out the Patreon. If anybody here, if I have a mod, go feel free to spam that stuff out there. We're going to find someone, and we are going to hit them with a little bit of a raid. Show some bub love. That's what I would like to do. We're going to hit someone with some bub love, and we're going to move the party on over. It appears that... let's go. We're going to hit Bloody. Bloody appears to be working creative. I bet she's still crocheting right now. That's what I bet she's doing.
I watched her stream yesterday. It was actually interesting.
It was.
It's actually
it was,
a
in fact.
pretty relaxing thing to do.
I was actually in a cross stitch club. In,
Really?
4th grade, yeah.
I got to learn for a play.
Guys,
It's actually
There's so
really
much judgment
surprising.
coming off me right now.
I was the only boy. That's why I did it.
Stay a while and listen.
If you look at my
Hey,
history
Spike
going through
Dirt.
school, I was actually the only boy in a variety of things.
Thank you so much, Spike Dirt, for your follow. Guys, tomorrow we will be back with Panic Control, Scissors, Bloody Faster, Nox Lumos, and the Astropub as we tackle Session 2 of Whispers. And Friday is a 24-hour stream. We will be launching with Grizzly Ben, Scientific Gaming, Lobos Jr., Ben Briggs, and, Blacklight Attack. And it should be a lot of fun. It's going to be episode 1 of Dragon's Demand. So, tune in. Hit the follow button if you haven't. Check out the Twitter. Check out the Patreon. We're going to go ahead and shoot our love over to Bloody at this point. Thank you guys very much. It's been a lovely evening, and I'll catch you cats. I'll catch you cats tomorrow. So see you guys then.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you so much. Peace. We're going to go ahead and hit that right there. Control C. That's Bloody. Oh,
I'll admit, I like that little bit of role play at the end there.
That class in school.
Oh, she's doing needlepoint, not cross stitch. Or is she doing cross stitch on a needlepoint?
She's doing cross stitch.
On a needlepoint template? Weird.
Yeah, I think so.
Bob Raid!
And she's in
What
a
the
Meeseek
fuck?
sweater. Nice.
It is Bob. Fuck you, Bob. No.
Hi,
God damn it.
Look at me.